Hello everyone and welcome back to the University Housing YouTube channel. Christopher Frank here, and today I'm going to take you with me to Costa Rica, where I went this summer for my study abroad, where I studied international perspectives on interracial communication, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So I'm going to tell you 5 things that I learned while I was abroad and how this trip kind of helps me learn that. So without further ado, let's get started. And before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos, and don't forget to comment at the end what your favorite part was. All right, let's get started. Number 1, make sure that you live in the moment. It is very important that we all live in the moment because that is when we are able to fully experience our lives to the fullest. In Costa Rica, the national slogan is Pura Vida, which literally means pure life. And when I look back on the trip, I just remember everywhere that we turned, everywhere that we went, pure life was there. And there wasn't cell service everywhere we went. And if there was cell service, it was very spotty. So we literally had to live in the moment. And we were able to learn a lot by doing that.
Oh my god, y'all, this is gonna be the hot chocolate. You're right.
Today, I am in Monteverde Cloud National. Wait, shoot. What is it? Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve of some sort. Wow. Do I even know where I am? Today, I've been here in Costa Rica for a week now, and it has been so much fun. We've been living in bungalows. We're out here in the jungle. This is like really remote, and it's been a lot of fun. And so today we're going to San Jose, which is the capital of Costa Rica. We'll be there for another 5 days. So it'll be 3 hours from Monteverde to San Jose. And yeah, we don't have anything on the schedule for today besides just us exploring the town. So who knows what we will get ourselves into. So yeah. Let's go to San Jose. We're going to San Jose. Oh. And number 2, remember that things in life don't always go as planned. I remember on this trip, there were a lot of things that did not go exactly right. When we were supposed to leave to go for dinner, a lot of the times the vans were late, or we had scheduled guest speakers and the scheduled speakers were either late or they didn't show up at all. But even through that, even through things not going as we planned, what was supposed to happen happened, and we were able to learn even more from that. We even had an earthquake at one point when we were on the trip. Like, there's just so much in life that we try and control, but in the end, we have to remember we don't control everything. So go with the flow.
The best, whoever comes, face. And okay. Pay close attention. I don't want to be in front of you.
Okay, Liz. Okay, Liz.
Okay, did you see it?
No, we didn't care.
No, why? Okay. I saw it. No, this is the last time I'm
Yes, okay.
This one is simple.
Oh.
We love it.
And number 3, meaningful interactions are very important. On this trip, we stayed up, we played games, we watched movies. One night we laid out and looked at the stars in the field at one point, and it was so clear to see all the stars that night. But not all the time were we all together during the trip. Like, we were together, we also had time for alone time and time to, talk with other students that were actually on the campus. But even through that, meaningful interactions with other people is very important. And like sometimes people can go into these trips not thinking that you will have deep interactions, that you will not have deep connections with other people. But by the end of this trip, you will know each other deeply. And number 4, remember that life isn't a race. We can definitely get in the habit here in the States that life is a race, that we need to hurry up and fill as much as our calendars can possibly have and do so many different things in order to feel fulfilled in life. But we have to remember that it's not important to rush things. It's important to breathe and let what happens happens and simply enjoy and remember that everything that we are experiencing right now is beautiful. On this trip, we were studying international perspectives on interracial communication. And while we were studying that and we had a lot of homework and different assignments, it was important that we still remembered that we were still here to enjoy the beauty of the country and enjoy our time, because this is a very important time in our lives that we need to remember and just simply enjoy. So don't rush things. Don't try and make things happen. Just let be what be, and you'll be amazed at what happens. And number 5, remember to remain true to yourself. Don't go on your study abroad thinking that you will only learn the course material, because you will end up learning so much about yourself and so much about others. There will be growth from this trip, whether you want it or not. I think when I went into this trip, I didn't think I was going to develop, or I didn't really want to develop deep connections with others on this trip, but nonetheless, I did. And I had to remember to remain true to myself, because when you're in these situations, you rely on yourself because you know yourself the best. You know yourself the most. And on this trip, you will learn even more about yourself, more than you even have during your time in college. You're going to learn more about how to interact with others. You're going to learn more about how to interact with people, of course, in different countries. Study abroad, I mean, you learn just so much that you can't typically learn in a regular classroom. And just being here in the States, there's something about discovering yourself abroad that is very important, and I encourage everyone to do it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos, and comment what your favorite part of this video was. Alright, I'll see you for the next video. Bye.